Hi, my name is Shan and welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and books. This video, I'm going to try and quickly talk about my least favorite books of 2021. This is going to have to be a quick video because one, I want to focus on the good books, which I have a favorite books of 2021 video, but two is because someone doesn't want me to film today. So let's do this quickly. Right, first up I'm going to talk about a couple of books that I DNF'd. I don't know, I think I have like 10-ish books on this list. We're just going to go with it. I'm just quickly mentioning some books that I did not love. First of all, will I pick this back up again? I don't know, but it's How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days. I thought this was going to be like a fun little romance. I'd been in a reading slump, so I was picking up romances that I thought were going to be fun and quick, and I don't know, I just was not enjoying this. If you've read this and you liked it, please let me know because I can be convinced to pick this back up again in the future, but for now, I don't know. It's just this character that loves Keanu Reeves and finds out that he's getting married, and then, yeah, I don't know. I didn't get very far into this, but I mean, I obviously knew that it was about this character going on a road trip because Keanu Reeves is getting married, but I didn't think it was like that deep about the Keanu Reeves stuff. I don't know. I just wasn't really enjoying the beginning, but like I said, I could be convinced to continue. Another one I DNF'd is Lost and Found by Brooke Davis. Did not enjoy this. This is like, there was like this young girl who got left by her mum in the department store, and then there was an older man that was in the department store and she ends up going with the old man, and then there's this lady, it's like an older lady, and she's like losing her hearing. Oh wait, maybe the young girl goes with the old lady. I don't know. It was just not my style. If you enjoyed this, I'm so happy for you, but this was not for me. They also used like the R slur in this, like when referring to the older gentleman's like mental disability, which I didn't appreciate. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. Next up, this one isn't really like a bad book. I just think I was expecting to love it and then I didn't really like it, so it's kind of like in the middle. It's like a 2.5 star, maybe a 3. But Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney, I did not love. Normal People loved, and I thought this was going to be similar, but I don't know, I just didn't really feel for the characters as much as I did in Normal People, and I kept getting them confused because there's like these two couples and I kept getting like mixed up who was who, so I feel like that isn't a good sign. I just got a bit bored, but yeah, it's not like a bad book, so if you enjoyed this then I'm glad, but it just disappointed me because I love Normal People so much. Next up we have The Catcher in the Rye, which I don't have much to say about this apart from the fact that I didn't like it, and I know a lot of other people also don't like it, but some people it's like their favorite classic, so I don't know, just didn't like reading from the main character's point of view, just didn't care about what was happening, just wasn't for me. This next one is like super popular, but I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Everyone loves this, but I felt like I was just bored reading it. I did do the audiobook for some of it, so did that affect my enjoyment of it? I'm not really sure, but it's like these two twins and they have this falling out in the past and they're both really into art. Ow, I just hit myself in the face, and I don't know, I was just really bored reading it though. Sorry, because I think this is like super popular. Everyone loves this. So I don't know what happened to me. Again, this is like a super hyped book and the premise of this sounded like something I would love. And like the first couple of chapters, I was like, yes, I'm gonna love this. But then I didn't, and that's These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Also really sorry if you enjoyed this one. Like, I'm happy for you if you loved it. Oh, I just didn't really like this. It's like 1920s Shanghai. It's meant to be like a Romeo and Juliet retelling. And there's like this, I can't even remember. It's like monsters. Is there monsters in this? I literally don't even remember what happens. But all I know is that it's like meant to be set in 1920s, but was it actually? Because like I didn't get the vibes. Like I didn't get the vibes of the time that we're in and the location. Like it just didn't happen for me. And I felt like there was a lot more telling than there was showing, so the sequel just came out, so I'm definitely not going to pick that up. Didn't enjoy this. Again, so happy for the people who love this because I do see people raving about this. So okay, my SD card ran out of storage, so sorry if the angle looks different. Is that better? I don't know. Okay, we're down to the last 3 that I'm going to talk about for this video, and 2 of them are by the same author, which anyway, the next book I'm going to talk about is Big Summer. I feel like I spoke about this heaps in the vlog that it was in, so I don't want to keep going on and on. But this is about this plus-sized girl, and I did say in my vlog that the beginning half felt like Mean Girls if Katie Heron was plus-sized and not from Africa, because we're getting these chapters in high school from these mean girls, these mean popular girls who aren't very nice to the main character. And then we find out that one of the mean girls in present day now, as they're adults, is asking the main character to be a bridesmaid at her wedding, which you just wouldn't say yes if you're not talking to them anymore. Anyway, the main character is like an Instagram or just general internet influencer, so she ends up going to the wedding because she just wants to post nice pictures and stuff. And then about halfway it turns into like a weird murder mystery, like whodunit story, which was weird. And I realized something about this because I was thinking to myself after I read it, I'm like, of course I wasn't gonna like this book. It's following like rich people, hate reading about rich people. Now my camera battery's flashing. I am just not having luck today. But this has like things I don't like in it, but I realized that one of my favorite books, Big Little Lies, also has those things. So if you want a book with like rich people drama that has like a little mystery but it's actually done well, read Big Little Lies. Don't read this. This wasn't good in my opinion. Then there was this weird like bit at the end. Anyway, just didn't like it. I did talk about it more in the vlog it was in, but yeah, it was a weird time. Like some of the discussions in it I feel like were so good if the book was more about that. Like it was talking about like social media culture and people presenting their lives in a certain way, and I was like, wow, this is so interesting. And then the book just like wasn't good. Okay, I just realized that I forgot a book, which I was just gonna not include it because I forgot it, but it's gonna annoy me that there isn't 10 now. So I'm just gonna include this clip and say another one of my least favorites is City of Girls, which I know a lot of people love, and a lot of people love this author, but this main character was just really annoying to me. It's basically this young girl that goes to live with her aunt who runs this like theatre. She runs this theatre, and so this young girl makes friends with the showgirls that work there, and it's basically just, yeah, this young girl trying to prove that she's not young and naive and just having sex and doing things with these showgirls, and she was just really annoying to read from in my opinion. And this gets compared to Evelyn Hugo a lot, and this is in my opinion nowhere near as good as Evelyn Hugo because Evelyn is such an interesting character to read about and this girl is just really annoying to read about. What was her name? Vivian. Sorry if you like this book, but I didn't. Anyway, moving on. Okay, lastly I have 2 books from the same author, and this author is in my favorite books of the year list as well. So like what is going on with this author? But anyway, first up we have The Last Anniversary by Leanne Moriarty. Now this book was written in like 2005, so I can kind of forgive it for the things that annoyed me in it. It has a lot of like fat shaming, characters really being really harsh on themselves about their weight. However, I can see why it was really popular in 2005 for like a women's fiction, because it does have a mystery element to it, which I did like finding out about. There was also discussions about postpartum depression, which I feel like maybe wasn't really talked about during that time. However, I could not look past the weird fat shaming that was going on just throughout the entire thing, as well as this one character that comes out as gay, and it was just the weirdest coming out ever. I mean, the character was meant to be unlikable, but it was like weird. This is basically about this family. It kind of feels like We Were Liars, but in an adult book. It's like this island where the family owns like a bunch of houses, and there's this weird mystery where this baby was left in this house, and the sisters found the baby and the parents were nowhere to be seen. And yeah, so now this island is like famous because it's the home of this missing baby. Yeah, so it's kind of like We Were Liars in the fact that it's like on this island where the one family has like a bunch of houses. Anyway, I feel like the mystery was like kind of fun to find out about, but it was written in 2005, like I said, or whenever it was, 2003 or something. So I guess it was a different time then in terms of problematic elements in a book, but like, ugh. And then very quickly, because my battery's running out, but my last book that I'm going to talk about, probably my least favorite book of the year from the same author, 9 Perfect Strangers, which I read for Jan's book club. So kind of sad that we didn't enjoy the book, but it was fun ranting about it on the live. And this one is written recently, so I don't know why this has problematic elements, but it just sounds so much fun, and it just wasn't fun. I was rolling my eyes at every time there was like a twist reveals. It was like, really? It's like these characters that are going to this retreat, this health retreat, and they're all going there for different reasons, whether they're there to lose weight, yes, there's more fat shaming in this, or if they're like working on their relationship, or they're trying to get over like a trauma that's happened. They're going to this retreat, and I thought it was going to be fun, like on this remote setting. Felt like it was going to be like Anxious People, where all these people are like stuck in this one place. Yeah, it wasn't good. I'm not going to be able to talk now because of Keanu, but yeah, those were the books that I didn't enjoy this year. My battery light is still flashing. I'm sorry this video was chaotic, but at this point, that's just what you need to come to expect from this channel and from me. But thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.